Hello everybody, this is Yomada. I am doing a first video here. I'm going to be playing Vintage Story. Let me know if you guys like it or not. Like I said, this is just a test video. Right now, I have already started the game. I've gotten a few things done. We are going to be jumping in right away to look for copper as soon as it loads. I will be using mods in this. This is not really so much a tutorial as more gameplay. Figured I'd bring you guys along. I've been wanting to do this for a while. We are playing 1.18, I believe, 7. Basically a test version until they come out with the stable. Sunflower. So, as I said, I've already kind of started this game here. I have gone ahead and got myself a little temporary base. I like to start with temporary bases. Some lead. We have already found lead and a little bit of copper, but right now what I'm doing is looking for copper bits. And what the copper bits are going to do is it's going to allow me to make a pickaxe. It's going to be your first mining tool. As far as material goes, I'm going to be picking up some of these bits and bobs here for my garden, which I already do have. So, just kind of briefly explain what I'm doing here. Looking for little copper bits, and under those copper bits will be more copper. However, to get all that copper underground, you have to have a pickaxe. As of right now, I don't have one. You need a bunch of these little copper bits here, these little guys. These will be smelted in a crucible over a fire. I will be showing you that as soon as we have enough copper. More lead. And when I pick up those bits, one of the first things you're going to want to do is make sure you mark where you find them. So if we check in here, I have marked where I found copper and I picked up bits. If you don't do this and you don't remember where it's at, you're probably not going to find the copper underground. So this way I can pick up the bits, use the bits, and find the metal underground later. Now, that is part of a mod, and I don't have enough room for anything right now because I went ahead and filled up my inventory, but let's see what's in there. Anything we don't need, anything I can eat. All kind of useful stuff right now. Shoot. Well, we will mark this. There's a hole in this tree here. Tree stash, I will call it. Okay. Let's do that, and there we go. It's on an island. So my base is down here. I have marked it. There's my garden you can see, kind of, on the map. Let's see here. One thing to be careful of when you're playing this game is do not pull your torch out by accident while you're in the water because it will go out. Oh, there's another one. You know what? There's a bunch here. I'm not even going to mark them. I'm just going to come back when I want to. Right now we're just looking for copper. So I get back home here. I'll show you guys what I have going on. Hopefully we'll find some copper on the way. Oh, and there it is. Native copper bits. Excellent. So, I'm in the water there. So underground here, there's going to be native copper ore that you have to mine out. The first thing I'm going to do is mark this location. Where am I? There we are. Okay. Copper, it says it right away, which is nice. There we go. And we're going to pick up these bits. In order to do that, you need to have a free hand. So I'm going to hit X. That switches your torch to your sort of left hand. There's lots of lead around here. But yeah, so now, obviously, I can hit M. I can see where it's at, and I can come back and dig it up later. I'm getting a lot more copper that way. Alright, yeah. Now we're going to go back to the base because I think we do have enough copper bits to make our pickaxe. I'm going to pick up this flint because it is used for tools and I tend to go through it rather quickly. This means that there's likely a wolf nearby. This is going to get us some bone, which we can use for our axe handle. Gives you more durability than a stick. We're just going to use, oh, yep, and the water. See, I almost made a mistake there. Let's not have that handy. All right. So this game has been out for a while. A lot of you probably that are going to see this video probably already know about it. Not a lot of videos out there. There's a decent amount. I have watched them, and I decided I was going to make one of my own. Ooh, is that blue clay? It doesn't seem to be a lot of it. Not really too worried about that. Let's see how far away we are. We are very close. Our house is right there. So this is a temporary shelter. I dug it into the side of a hill. It was actually a cave that I covered the floor, or created a floor, so that it would block off the further. Oh, there's wolves over here. The further back part of this cave, which there. So if I dig through here, there is a cave that goes down into there. Yeah. Let's see, what are we going to do here? I need to store things. And the first thing I'm going to do is use a mod that gives me willow canes. And this is going to give us another basket. Or it's supposed to give us another basket. Okay, well, if you hit H, you can pretty much find out what anything does. This does not make a basket. Whoops. I completely forgot about that. We can't pick those up because... There. Okay, so we're going to take this meat, this wild poultry I found. We're going to put it in there, and you see it kind of hangs it up there. And we're going to cook that into food, and I just picked up all the willow cane. So it's not willow cane that we need, it is tool. Shoot. Well, I wanted to make a basket for seeds. So we're going to do something else here. Something that I've been doing. I'll explain all this as we go on. A couple buckets I made. I cheated. You got to have planks for buckets, and I don't have the ability to get planks yet. I'll tell you how to do that at some future point. Right now we're knocking... Oh, we can actually just pick these up. So these are storage vessels. Basically, what I did is I used clay. You have to make basically the unfired version. And fire it in a pit kiln, which is just a hole in the ground with... it's got to be completely surrounded by something. And then you use a bunch of grass, a bunch of sticks, and I'm using peat. You can use firewood on top of it, and you set it on fire. It burns it, and there we go. And it burns it, fires it, and you get fired whatnots. Right now I have 2 storage vessels, and these are going to be used to store food. Yeah, they're not moving closer. This is going to give your food a longer shelf life. Shoot, I didn't mean to put that's fine. We'll just move stuff when needed. We're going to put the seeds in here for now, because I don't really have a lot of food to store anyways. Oh yeah, I was remembering these. Puffballs, mushrooms are excellent. So these can be mixed once you have a fired, there it is, cooking pot. I'm actually going to show that to you now. This cooking pot is a fired version of the cooking pot, which is usable. Pop it on there, and this opens up an inventory here, so you can put things in here. Now, you are going to need to put at least 2 slots of your main item. So we'll do that there, and you get 1 serving of puffball. If I put 2 in there, it gives me 2 servings, 3, 4, whoops, 4, oh my goodness. 4, 5, oh my gosh, 5, there, up to 6. I can't put any more in there, you see. And that will give you servings. So this will give you the 6 servings. You can add other things in there. I don't think we're going to be able to add anything in there because, oh, maybe. See if we add that in there. That does nothing. Oh, it's right. You need 6. Okay, so it needs to equal. Shoot. So let's just make 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. C5. And that gives you the hearty puffball onion stew. It's going to fill up more of your food meter. I am going to cook this right away. 2, 4, 5. We'll do 5 of the firewood. If you don't know how any of this works, I will explain it later. As of right now, I'm just doing my first video. Just going to kind of show you guys what I've done so far and explain what I'm doing. Like I said, this is going to be a gameplay video, not so much a tutorial. But I will try to explain what I'm doing as I go along. We're going to put the spelt grain here. So as you can see here, spelt grain says perishable 89.5 days. I don't think it's going to change much putting it in here. Oh, it did. 1.3 years. So added quite a bit to it. Grain lasts a long time. The meat, however, does not last as long. This here is going to give us, what, 1 day? If we put it in here, it will then last for only 20 hours. That's interesting. Why did it go down? Huh. Well, that's fine. I think there's something to do with the math there. And the meaning of 1 day. Alright, so as you can see here, we're cooking. This little bar will go up. As long as it's above 200 degrees Celsius down here, you don't need to keep burning fuel. As long as it has enough fuel in there to keep this number either going up or keep it from going down below 200. And there's that. We're going to pull out our torch. And boom. There we go. We now have a pot of cooked food. We can do 2 things with that. The problem is it does have 6 servings, doesn't it? Oh, 5. So these are crock pots. It's called ground storage. You know what? We're gonna eat one of these. Yeah. There we go. And basically what I did is I took a bowl that I had fired. You have to fire bowls too. And right click on it and it fills up the bowl. And it allows me to eat as much as the bar goes up. See if there's some food left over. That means I didn't need more. I didn't need any more than what I took to fill up my bar. But anyways, now we have 6 servings. These hold 4 servings each. I'm going to grab one of these, and we're going to right-click. And what that did, you didn't see it, but if we pop this down, you see now it's got the little picture on there stating that it has stored food. So red meat stew is... Oh, okay. This is red meat stew here. It is actually showing what's in the bowl. And then the rest here, so you've got 1 times 4 servings of hearty puffball onion stew, which is what we just made. It usually tells you how long it makes. Sometimes it takes a little bit. You have to wait, and it will, sort of spawn in how long it's going to take, or how long it'll last. So, 3 servings of red sushi, 1.7 days, which means we probably need to eat this first. Although I'm going to test something here. I think 2.7 days. Oh, it lasts longer in my inventory. Okay. I should know that. See, 2.4 days. So it does last less in these. Must be just good for certain foods, I'm guessing. We're going to take this off. Pop this bad boy in there. And while this is still warm, it's not now, it's cold. If it was still warm, you'd be able to actually just add wood into there and it would just start right back up. Oh, and it did. Never mind, I lied. There must have been coals in there. Not an expert at this game. Like I said, gameplay video, not tutorial. Yeah. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do after this is going to show you, after this food cooks, show you how the metal works. So I'm going to go out. Oh, it's raining. Not ideal that I'm doing this at night. You can sleep in this game. We're going to grab our mold here. I'm going to try to get up here without dying. So there are enemies in this game, the drifters. I don't know much about them yet. Like I said, not an expert. Ooh, hello. And we're going to go ahead and put... we're just going to eat this. It's a waste, but whatever. We're going to put the crucible, which I grabbed. There it is. I put it down for some reason. We're going to put this on the fire. So you hold control, and it drops it on there. Oh, well, not in this case. Anyways. There. So all we need is 100 units of copper. Oh, and these are only 5 piece. We are not going to have enough copper. Where did I put my copper? Yeah. Oh, shoot. I think we need 20. Shoot. Well, it's heating it up, which is kind of hilarious. Okay, well, that means we're going to go out and get more copper tomorrow. I guess we'll show you after that. So as a warning, I do enjoy a good drink. You might notice my speech get a little slurred here and there. Probably because I'm drinking. I do not encourage that, but, you know, I like to have fun when I'm playing my video games. And I like to have a good drink here and there. Alright, anyways, let's go on out here. We're going to go search for more copper back in the area. You know, let me know if you guys are bored, you know, if there's anything you want me to cut out, like travel time, or, you know, certain things like making clay items. Probably not going to be making any for a little while here since I made enough. We're going to sort of go back to where we were. I should have, you know what, should have dropped some stuff off, but I didn't. So we're just going to keep going. I like to use the water to travel. I don't know if it's the most ideal. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be an issue with it. You can get wet in this game, specifically when it gets cold. It becomes quite detrimental to your health. But I haven't had issues with that. Borax. That's a good find, actually. I believe borax is used for leather. But I am guessing. Quartz, I don't really need to mark quartz. I'll just kind of remember it's in this area. There's, oh, that was a bad idea. Yep. There we go. We made a big boo-boo. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Oh, that was, wow. He did not chase me very far at all. Okay, right, we found more lead and quartz, and we're kind of in the area I want to be. There's peat on the ground here. I am not going to mark it because you can see it on the map. So pull up the map here. Let's find out where we are. We are right here. You can see it's kind of darker here versus the surrounding. So if we go out to, say, this flatter land here, you can see peat like this right here. This is peat. This is likely peat. It's a darkerish color there. Yeah, this is a ruin here. We do have a trader nearby. This guy sells art, I guess. You get cracked vessels and the whole slew of different things. I don't really use them. I haven't been able to because I haven't been able to play a game long enough to really get the use out of them. But yeah, we are here. So we are getting close to where copper is normally found. Now, you guys can correct me. That's fine because I am not, ooh, hello, onions. I'm not an expert in this game at all. So I'm thinking, if I remember correctly, that areas that see, well, you'll find copper, that simply means you're going to be more likely to find copper in that area. And there is a pick, I forgot what it's called, prospecting pick, and that can actually, if you use it properly, tell you the chance of finding certain things in a certain square, which you will see. I do have a mod for that. You don't have to use mods, obviously. Okay, so let's see here. What do we got going on? Nothing. Nothing. It's a lot of flint. Don't need flint. And of course, feel free to skip. Once I learn, or better learn how to edit videos, I will probably cut out a lot of the walking around doing nothing, because that's what happens in this game. This is a, ooh, that's a fruit tree, I think. A hackberry. Interesting. Not going to mark it. It is a mod with a bunch of new fruit trees. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that there's something over here. Don't know why. Oh, what is that? The sandstone always throws me off. Oh, that's borax. Oh, nice. We're not going to mark that. We just know it's in the general area. Don't have to keep marking everything. The sandstone it's got a multi-hue to it, so it kind of throws me off here and there. Keep thinking I see orange for your copper. This is just a lot more lead. Let's see. What can we find over here? We don't die. Okay, so how close are we to our previous? We are close. We're going to go over this way because I don't think we did a run around here. There's more borax. Maybe we did. No more copper, though. Let's see. Oh, and I fell. That was bad. Yeah, it doesn't take much to hurt yourself as far as falling goes. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Interesting. Well, I'm going to keep looking. You guys already saw what it looks like as far as what copper is. Go ahead and end the video here, and I will send another one with a future sort of use of the copper to make that pickaxe that I was talking about. I was kind of hoping I would find some here while we were talking, and I think I just ran over the area I was just at. Yes, I did. Okay, anyways, I will see you guys in the next video.